How do I turn this off? Like that. Okay, no bull crap. Just get right into the next part of the story. It's been forever. Following the events that happened when Kiyo first met Keo. Keo learned lots about being a clown. With apostrophe. I don't know. Rather than Allah. I think I read that as Allah when I read this through the first time. I didn't read this through the first time. Like when I read it on the other recording and then failed miserably because I accidentally pressed Alt and F4. He met some of Razor's other students, and they all seemed lovely. Kyo noticed that some of them resembled Pokemon, just like All-Star the Tauros. One of them gave Kyo chills. It resembled a Jinx. Kyo admired her beautiful blonde hair, which was jealous of it even. Kyo himself was blonde. But I can't eat ice cubes and talk at the same time. This I have a bunch of ice cubes and I can't whatever. But this Jinx made his hair look like a pair of whatever that says. It starts with pair, I don't know. Head cut this. Shortly after getting shot by a Canadian terrorist whose name would probably be something like Astrid, that would kill people for 10 bits. Kyo also thought that her black skin was absolutely gorgeous. She seemed so perfect in every way. What about you, Kyo? Asked Razori. He woke himself back up to reality. He was in the middle of class, and Razori had just asked him a question. Ever since he had met Jinx, he found it very hard to stay focused on anything else. What was the question again, Mr. Razori, sir? Razori frowned at him. Razori was a nice man and very understanding, but seeing Kyo's passion for clownship diminish over a feeling for Jinx was not something he appreciated. The question was, if you have a blue handkerchief that you're pulling out of your pocket, and it's tied in a robust three-fold knot to a yellow handkerchief, then followed by a red handkerchief, what would the next color be, and why? Kyo had not studied the night before, and it was apparent in his answer. Well, if it's a robust three-fold knot, then the granted would be black? Kyo, that would be if you had a Georgian referral knot, and the colors were black, red, green, white. This type of handkerchief is only used on Tuesdays and Fridays when you have an audience from 16 up to about 47. Now, you're going to follow it up with a triple pogo maneuver performed after a pie eating contest. That knot is rarely used. The correct answer would it not be yellow, sir? Ko asked. A smile sprung upon Razori's face. Yes, Ko, correct. Well done indeed. Hearing this made Kyo visibly upset. Jake noticed his look of disdain, rather. Hearing that, letting it was all fine, even though it really wasn't. A bell went off, signaling the end of the class. Well, class, that's all for today. Make sure to study the fundamental basics of how to organize a party and how to collect funding for them this weekend. I expect you all to have a firm grasp of it by Monday. And with that, Razori disappeared in a puff of multicolored smoke. Well, Kyo, looks like you failed yet again. Kyo's smug face was one Kyo wanted to punch very much, or bite like a homeless lemur. Might want to bite Sheila Booth. Yeah, well, I'm going to. Kyo saw Jinx. He stopped himself, keeping his cool. Kyo laughed and walked away. Wow, Kyo sure is an ape-tough. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure I should know what it is. It's one of those words that you read and you feel like you've heard it somewhere, but you don't remember what it means, and as soon as you look up the definition, you instantly remember where you heard it before. Jinx was talking to Kyo. Kyo's heart went Japanese text. Hey, Kyo. I'm gonna Google that later. But, Kyo's heart went Japanese text. Hey, Kyo, would you want to help me with something? Kyo's mouth watered at the thought of spending time with Jinx. She made him so happy. She was so perfect, and she wanted to be with him. Without a second's hesitation, Kyo said, sure. Kyo, I've been thinking about things. I was wondering if you wanted to be my thoughts emerged on Kyo's head. Fast as mice having sex. Takes roughly 2 seconds if Kyo memory served him right. Kyo, I really don't know how to say this. Will you be my presidential campaign assistant? This is not at all what Kyo had been expecting. He stood, shocked. In the past few weeks, he had seen that there was a student president election, but he had never thought he would get involved with it. Kyo quickly came to his sentence, however. Jinx had just asked him to be her assistant for the campaign. He had gotten to a door in his life, able to take him new heights with his Jinxie. Without a second thought, Kyo rushed out his mouth. I would love to do anything for you. Jinx smiled caused immense heaviness to wash over Kyo's body. Kyo couldn't hold anyone. So smile, smile so large, a smile so large a walrus genitalia would be jealous, crept over his face. So first we need to look at the competition, Kyo. We need to worry about a Hispanic person and a Gengar named A. It's A. It's A. It's A. Get it? Anyways, back to the story. That was awful. Kyo had nothing but bad memories with A. A was not very good at accepting the fact that other people were able to be right and A be able to be wrong. Especially over Pokemon sets. This Spanish kid was from Mexico and had a very nice wig and a really cool bike with shocks. Kyo figured he stood a greater chance of winning than A. His name started with a P, but Kyo forgot what it was. A thought came to Kyo's head. If he could just remove anything that got in the way of Jinx winning, he would certainly make her the winner. Kyo needed Jinx more than anything. He needed her like Sigmund Freud needs to study for 4-year-old boy. Things that they were tell us the size of a horse's penis, want to kill their fathers and have sex with their mothers. If it took a little violence, so be it. Kyo would do anything to end up with Jinx. To say he loved her to the moon and back was wrong, because that implied his love knew no bounds. His love for her was like that of a supernova accelerating through space, going faster and faster before it exploded everywhere, with its repercussions shaking the whole galaxy. No, the universe. Kyo would make sure Jinx was happy and would win the presidential campaign, no matter what the cost.